All right, so now as previously mentioned, I started getting these lights together, mocked up the location, taped them off a little bit. A lot here, obviously, a lot more tape in this area than this one. I don't know. You know, just kind of roundabout general idea of where I want them. I actually pre-installed the light strips on the other side, so I ran a wire, actually a piece of wire across the front of the boat here, lined it up with that light, so like close-ish. Pre-drilled a little bit of this hole to get it started so it don't look goofy on camera, but I lined it up with where the wires are going to go, and then pretty much just going to finish off this hole. And as I mentioned earlier, I put some tape on the end, that way I don't go too far. On the other side of this are the rod tubes, so I'm going to go getting holes on the rod tubes. Now, just going to feed these wires through this hole. All right. Wiggle it just a little bit. Throwback jam of the 80s or 90s. Throwback jam of the day. Wiggle it just a little bit. So I'm going to run these wires through. Of course, it's not going to be, you know, going straight through while I'm on camera, but the other ones went right through. All right, and reach under here. Boom. Pull them out. Now I'm going to nice and gently kind of wiggle that in there and pull a little bit harder. Get that wire out. There we go. Line it up. Just give it a nice little tug. And she's in there. So loosen this bad boy up. Bring it over a tad. Now I'm going to seal these holes off a little bit later. But again, for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to waste your time. There's thousands of those on the interwebs. Now here comes the hard part, making sure it's straight. But nice little adhesive on the back. Push through a little more just to make sure she's in there all the way. And then lay the light strip down. Oh, super cool. Super cool. Let's give it a quick test. Oh, don't pull that too far. Hang on 1 second while I grab the battery. Let's see. What do we think? Ready. Ready! Ready on the set! Fire in the hole! We have light. Cool. Very cool. All right, I'm going to finish up the rest of these wires. Run some cables, and we'll go from there. But real quick, before I take a break, I'll show you. Follow me. So I got the back one done here, the back end done. What I did is to run these wires all the way up through the hull. Hopefully you can see me. I taped on a what do you call it? A coat hanger, and I ran the coat hanger through. So now I can run those wires through. Can you see that? Can you see that? I'm self-filming. Can you see that? I'm running those wires through, so I can just bring them up to the switch panel and finish this bad boy up. A couple more interior lights to do.